Greetings and welcome back to Smartwatch Ticks. We have an unboxing today, a new update from Microwear. You remember the original X2 we reviewed here? Well, they've bumped it up. They've bumped it up to the X2 Plus. Inside this box is the brand new, look at that, nice bright red against black on this. A very striking box. We open it, and inside, sure enough, in red with red highlights, subtle, but they're there, red button for sure, is the newest addition to the Microwear line of the X2 Plus caliber. So what is it exactly? Well, first of all, it's available from AliExpress directly through the Microwear official store. Check the show notes down below for the link that'll take you right over here to pick this one up. Inside this now, as part of the update, we've got 32 gigs, 256 kilobytes, a small amount of memory for this type of a watch, and full IP68 ratings, so you can definitely swim or bathe with this one. We have a reminder for Bluetooth calling and message reminders as well, and you can read the messages on the screen. 3 different alarms are available. You've got the remote selfie camera function, OLED screen, a lithium-ion polymer battery with, look at that, 400 milliamp hour rating. So you end up with a standby time of 6 months and a use time of 3 months. Yes, that's a nice addition to the update, is long life on this one. And all of those languages are supported there. So, in addition to the band itself, inside the box, underneath the plastic, we have the charger, which is a 2-pin connected, specialized USB charger like this. Wow, very flexible bands, look at that. We just simply get it aligned the right way and connect it in. Oh, almost will hold the watch. It's a pretty decent connection. Not terribly strong, but strong enough to hold it. A heart rate sensor, 2 buttons, a red one with lines on it, and a black one that looks like the power symbol on it. It's a very, very lightweight watch. Interesting design, plastic pretty much all the way around. And a user's manual. Within the user's manual, in English, we have all of this information. So we'll zoom in for you. Yep, an enter and a power button on the switch. And then the basic information on charging on this side. And a QR code that's going to let you download the Fundu app from Google Play. And that's it. This side. Oh no, we're still in English. Okay. We have just an English manual, not a combination one this time. Info on firmware update, if there's any needed, you can do that. Some more details about this watch. And the last 2 pages, including a warranty. There you go. Good. Nice sharp focus. You should be able to read that. That's the included manual. All right, we are definitely going to charge it up and turn it on. I see some symbols here, a running one up at the top, a little highlight of red running right around the edge, and it looks like we've got a cover on it. Could be a screen protector. You see the little edging lifting up slightly over here. Yeah, we'll probably take that one off. Yeah, that comes off real easy. There you go. Okay, we'll be right back. The bottom power button on the X2 turns it on, X2 Plus. We come up with this screen that's giving us information across here, and time and date and your heart rate and your distance traveled, all on one screen. We can tap up here and move through the different watch faces that are available for this watch, which are extensive. This is a nice bright one, easy to see outdoors. There's an analog one. And we're back to the opening digital one. If we touch on it, we can cycle through the screens, which includes step count, calories burned, and distance traveled. Then you can get into sports mode. We'll loop around and come back to that. Your health section, we'll come back to that as well. A chat section, so you can see your push notifications and more. That loops us back. That's that top level. So when we step over here to the sports and press and hold, we come then. I don't believe it. That's the first thing I get greeted with. Go figure. Yeah, there's an entry for actually doing it. There's a walking event you can go in, or you can go into running. There's no GPS directly on this watch. Wow, it's really bright. You see, I have to tilt it to so you can see it. There's climbing available as well. Cycling is one of the supported sports. Swimming, because it is IP68 waterproof. And football. And basketball. And badminton. Wow, a lot of sports in here. Table tennis, too. And it's all icon driven. Now, we tap it again, we get into health, we press and hold, and we're into the heart rate. Press, you could go into blood pressure reading, press again, and you can go into blood oxygen reading. Any one of these you press and hold, and it'll activate it. You got to make sure the diode's covered in the back, and just like all the watches we've seen, in a few seconds it's going to give you the reading from one of those 3 different categories. And again, this watch tethers to the Fundu app, so we've got many reviews of that. Check in the show notes down below, and there'll be links to the app that has been reviewed with other watches, just so you get an idea how the app works. But it would work exactly the same with this watch as well. There we go, 97% is my blood oxygen. Tap on here to get out of it. And we're back to a stopwatch. No, our sleep time. Sorry, that's your last night's sleep time in hours and minutes, and that's the whole health category. Tap again, and we're back here to the conversations. I don't have any. If I did, I could press and hold and come in and see them. And then we go to more. When you click in on more and hold it, you can activate the Find Your Phone when you're tethered. You can get some about information for this watch. There it is. And the version number, so you can check and see if there's an update waiting for you. You have a built-in stopwatch that you can activate. It's a good size one. And I guess you have to press and hold in order to activate it. And it's in tenths of a second, seconds, and minutes. Yep, you got to press it and hold it to activate it and deactivate it. And then the power off for the band. Pressing and holding that would turn it off or reset the band completely. And that's everything in more. Okay, so that's a good look at, wow, very flexible bands. That's awesome. Very nice. Don't know if they're removable. They're in here with these pins that look pretty solid. But who would want to remove them anyway? They're nice, breathable exercise bands that you could use on this one. When you put it on, it would look like this for you. Let's activate the screen, and you get a chance to see what it looks like. Yeah. Having fun dancing with me, lighting it up. All right, so once again, you are looking at the Microwear X2 Plus with extended battery life, really long longevity on a battery, and lots of capabilities with all the different sports mode, health modes. You've got blood pressure, heart rate, and blood oxygen, and you got all kinds of sports and a little bit of extracurricular activity as well. Available at the AliExpress store. Check the show notes down below for a link. You've been watching Smartwatch Ticks, and we appreciate your subscription. Thanks for being here.